welcome back to Bbkelez Kitchen. Thank you so much for clicking to watch today's video. So you guys, I just want us to do an experiment, okay, on this both baking powder that you saw, right? So we're gonna experiment it because from the people that I taught how to bake, or most people make mistake in the type of baking powder that they purchase in the market. When they buy the wrong one, it's not gonna give you the texture of what you are looking for, so you may end up not getting the actual volume in your baked batter or your baked dough, okay? So you may not get the proper volume that you are looking for. So I am a baker, and I heard people say sometimes, you know, when you teach somebody something, maybe you taught the person how to bake a cake or how to make a dough or whatever it is that you taught the person on how to do, the same way you did it, and this person go back home to practice the same thing that you taught him or her, and they seems not to get the same result, okay? Yeah, the problem could be from the baking powder that you purchase. All right, okay, let me stop talking, okay? It's like I'm talking too much. We want to experiment these two baking powder. I don't know the baking powder in your country. I'm currently here in Nigeria, okay? This is what I discover in my country, Nigeria. I noticed there is a difference between these two for those that are making mistakes on this, okay? So I decided to let my YT family to know about this, for those that are making the same mistake, so that you will know the difference, okay? So after watching this video, thank me. You will thank me later. So I just want us to know the difference between this baking powder. Here is double acting baking powder, and here is written baking powder. I also have another one. This one is written active baking powder. Know it that this particular one and this other one is the same, okay? Yeah, so but I'm using this one for the experiment, okay? So I'm gonna experiment it for us to know the active baking powder here, the active and the non-active baking powder, so that when next you want to buy baking powder, you should be careful, or you will know the particular one, or you will know the original baking powder you are looking for. Disclaimer: this is not a sponsored video, okay? I'm just sharing my experience with my viewers. I just want them to have the knowledge of what I have experienced, okay? Yeah, no, it's not a sponsored video, just sharing my experience with you guys. All right, so let's do the experiment together. I have 2 glass cup here. Okay, I have 2 glass cup here, okay? And I'm gonna be, and I have my water here, so I'm gonna pour water inside this 2 glass cup. All right, now is for us to test the baking powder. So we want to know the active one, okay? So let's look at what Google said about baking powder. Okay, according to Google, baking powder is used to increase the volume and lighten the texture of baked goods. All right, then it works by releasing carbon dioxide gas into a batter or dough through an acid-base reaction. causing bubbles in the wet mixture to expand and thus leaving the mixture. Okay, so let's do the experiment and see what we read now, if it's actually the same thing that we are going to discover here. Okay, I will start by taking a little bit of this other baking powder. Okay, so you can see this other one sink in immediately I put it. So I'm gonna cover it and take another one. So I'm gonna take from this powder. Okay, did you guys see the difference? Did you see the difference? All right, what did you see? Let me know at the comment section. What is your observation here? Okay, this is baking powder. Yes, this other one is baking powder. Okay, and if you look at this, you can see that this particular baking powder, when I put it, it sinks in, meaning that it's not going to give you the texture that you want. It's not going to increase the volume of the dough or the batter. Did you notice that? And this other one is the active one. This baking powder, this one, the double acting, the original, the double crown, is the active one. Can you see that? Can you see bubble inside? What we just read now said that it works by releasing carbon dioxide gas into a batter or dough. Can you see? Did you notice any bubble? I don't know if you guys can see it clear, and it didn't sink, to show that this is the original. And it also said that it works through an acid-base reaction, causing bubbles in the wet mixture to expand and thus leaving the mixture. Did you see bubble here? And looking at this baking powder, you can see it's actually expanding. It's expanding. All right, so guys, that is it for today. I hope you've been able to learn something from this. Okay, so guys, if you are still watching and you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. Okay, give this video a thumbs up. All right, another way you could also detect the active baking powder here is by like taking a little bit of it, a little bit of the powder, and a kind of drop it on your tongue. Okay, you just take a little bit of the powder, the baking powder, and drop it on your tongue. If you did not feel this burning sensation on your tongue, so that means that one is not original. It is not the actual baking powder for you. But when you felt that burning sensation, if you could feel the burning sensation, get that one. That is for you. Okay, that is the original baking powder. So guys, we've come to the end of today's video, and I hope you'll be able to learn something from this video. And if you do, please don't forget to give us a like, subscribe to our channel if you haven't, share the video, and see you in the next one. Bye.